Boldness exudes power and confidence, and others are more likely to follow someone who appears decisive and determined. Law 29. Plan all the way to the end. The most successful people plan ahead. They think through every possible scenario and prepare for the future. The more you plan, the better your chances of success. Ensure that your vision is clear and follow through with precision. Law 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. The appearance of ease is often more powerful than actual effort. When you make your achievements look effortless, you not only make others envious, but also elevate your status. The key is to hide the work behind your accomplishments, making success look natural, even if it took immense effort to get there. Law 31. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. To maintain power, control the choices others can make. By presenting limited options, you force others to play by your rules, even if they think they are in control. By guiding their decisions without them realizing it, you ensure your position remains strong. Law 32. Play to people's fantasies. People are driven by their desires, dreams, and fantasies. Understanding these desires and playing to them can give you immense power. Whether it's through the promises of wealth, success, or an idealized future, offering what others want to believe and makes them more likely to follow you. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Everyone has a weakness or vulnerability. Find it and use it to your advantage. Whether it's their ego, insecurity, fear, or desire, by understanding their weaknesses, you can control them more easily. Knowledge of this can help you manipulate or influence others when necessary. Law 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. If you want to be treated with respect and admiration, you must first see yourself as someone worthy of such treatment. Your demeanor, attitude, and self-perception should radiate confidence, strength, and authority. When you act with the dignity of royalty, others will treat you as such. Law 35. Master the art of timing. Understanding when to act is as important as knowing how to act. Good timing can elevate your actions to extraordinary heights, while bad timing can cause your efforts to fail. Timing isn't just about waiting for the right moment. It's about anticipating and preparing for the right moment and moving when conditions are optimal. Law 36. Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge when you cannot attain something. The most powerful thing you can do is to show that you don't care. By ignoring it and moving on, you make the thing you cannot have seem unimportant. In doing so, you diminish its power over you and eliminate the emotional burden it places on you. Law 37. Create compelling spectacles. People are more likely to be influenced by what they see than by what they hear. A strong visual impression can captivate the public, solidify your position, and create lasting impact. Whether it's a public demonstration of power, a well-timed stunt, or an elaborate display, spectacles can turn the tide in your favor. Law 38. Think as you like, but behave like others. To avoid unnecessary confrontation or scrutiny, it's wise to blend in when needed. You can think and believe what you want, but when interacting with others, adopt behaviors and attitudes that align with the majority. This allows you to move undetected through social environments and avoid becoming a target. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. Sometimes creating chaos is the best way to gain control. By stirring up emotions, conflicts, or uncertainty, you confuse your rivals and give yourself. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. Nothing is truly free. When something is offered to you without charge, it often comes with a hidden price. Always pay for what you want. Not only does it show your worth and independence, but it also prevents others from gaining leverage over you. The cost of free things is often far higher than you realize. Law 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes when stepping into a new role, particularly one held by a great or powerful individual. Be careful not to emulate them too much. If you do, you risk being compared to their greatness and falling short. Instead, create your own identity and make the position your own. Stand apart and forge your own path. Law 42. Strike the shepherd, and the sheep will scatter. Leaders are often the ones who control their followers. If you want to disrupt an organization or a group, strike at the leader or key decision maker. When the leader is removed, the followers lose direction, and the group will scatter or lose its strength. By targeting the shepherd, you can neutralize an entire herd. Law 43. Work on the hearts and minds of others. Power isn't just about force. It's also about influence. To truly control others, you must win their hearts and minds. Appeal to their emotions, understand their needs and desires, and align yourself with their interests. By doing this, you create loyalty, trust, and the willingness to follow your lead. Law 44. Disarm and infuriate with a mirror effect. One of the best ways to neutralize an opponent is by mirroring their behavior. When they act aggressively, respond in the same manner. This disarms them by reflecting their own energy back at them, confusing them, and making them lose control of the situation. It can also frustrate them, as they see their own tactics turn against them. Law 45. Preach the need for change, but never reform too much at once. People are naturally resistant to change, especially when it feels overwhelming. Law 46. Never appear too perfect. Perfection can breed envy and resentment. If you make yourself too perfect, others may feel threatened or jealous. Show your flaws and vulnerabilities, and you will make yourself more relatable, while reducing the risk of becoming a target. Appearing too flawless creates an air of invulnerability, making you more susceptible to attacks. Law 47. Do not go past the mark you aimed for. In victory, learn when to stop. When you've achieved your goal, stop. Pushing too far can be just as damaging as failing to achieve your goal in the first place. Understand the limits of your power and know when to quit while you're ahead. By knowing when to stop, you avoid making unnecessary enemies or pushing your luck. Law 48. Assume formlessness. The final law in Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power is about remaining adaptable. Power is fluid, and the strongest and most influential people are those who are able to flow with change, remain formless, and adjust as the environment shifts. Rigidity leads to failure. Formlessness allows you to survive and thrive, no matter the circumstances. Conclusion: The 48 Laws of Power is a guide to understanding the hidden dynamics of influence, control, and strategy in all areas of life. While these laws may seem ruthless or manipulative, they offer insight into how power structures function and how you can navigate them effectively. Whether you aim to gain power, defend against manipulation, or simply understand the world around you, these laws provide a foundation for mastering your own fate. Remember, power isn't about being good or bad. It's about understanding the rules of the game. Play wisely, and you can master the art of power. If you enjoyed this summary and want more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. Thanks for listening, and keep mastering your world.